Okay, I'm going to give you a quick little tutorial on how to use the Google Finance function in Google Spreadsheet. So you're probably going to need to use this for your lab. It's really easy, but it's just if you are in Google Spreadsheet, you can go equals Google Finance, and then in quotes you can put your ticker symbol. So for example, let's say we just want to use Google, so GOOG is their ticker symbol, and let's say we wanted to get their price. We need to put that in quotes as well, so PRICE, and that's it. And it'll give you the current price. This is the current price as of the last close of the market for Google. Now their default was still price, so if you weren't going to put anything at all, just put Google Finance and then the ticker symbol, you'll still return the same thing. That's the default. But let's say maybe you don't want the price, the current price, but maybe you want a historical price. So you could put, still in quotes, close, comma, and then in quotes again you put some particular date. Let's say we wanted the November 1st of 2013 close. Well, that will give us a nice little layout, and you'll see it here in a second when it loads. There we go. Date, close, the date, and the close on that particular date. Right? So it's 2 columns. Here's a list of, if you were to have more dates, you would have a list of dates right here, and the list of all the closes for those particular dates. And that's pretty nice, and nice layout, and it's easy to see and all that. But usually when we're looking at data and stuff, we really don't care about having this date and close and all that junk. We just care about this number in particular. So what is there one function we can write that will return just this historic number and not this other little nice layout stuff? Well, we do that with another function called index. So let's say we want to index. Now we can do that exact same formula, so we can say Google Finance. So we want to index Google Finance, and we want same ticker, GOOG. Capitalization doesn't matter in this case. We want the close, still in quotes, close, comma, in quotes again, that same date, so I forget what date I said, but oh, it's right there, 11/1/2013, 11/1, comma 13, all of that in quotes. Now we're going to close off this Google Finance thing, right? See how it has an open parentheses right here? Well, now we have a closed parentheses, so now we're dealing with index again. So we can put comma 2, comma 2. What that's saying is the second row and second column. So if we put 2, comma 2, that's going to give us this 102704. So we can close off that index, hit enter, and we get 102704. Perfect. So now, let's say if hypothetically we wanted to just return the word date, well, that would be 1, comma 1 because it's the first row and the first column, right? So we can say 1, comma 1, and it should return us the word date. And it does, and you can see that right there. So if you wanted to say, have a few different historical closes, you could say Goog, MSFT, what's another good one, eBay, any stocks you want really. And here you could say index, Google Finance, and then we want a symbol, so we could say that, comma, close, and we could say that same date, so in quotes we have 11/1/13, close off that one, and have 2, comma 2, close off the index. It'll return the close, and now we can drag this formula down, and we'll get the close for all 3 of those stocks. And there you go. And so if you wanted a particular date, you could also say whatever date you want here, and you could so we could say 11/1/13, 11/5. I have no idea if that's Saturday or what day of the week that is, so hopefully that'll still work. And that way we could also get rid of this. Instead we reference this cell right here, and it should still work. Perfect. We want to make sure we lock that in, so D4 That way we can drag this down. Oh shoot. Oh, I put it on the wrong side. Don't know how I did that. There we go. So that way we can drag this down, and it still works. But we could also drag this across, and it'll reference the new date. Of course. We also want to lock that one in. You always got to pay attention to where you put the dollar signs. There we go. So now we drag that one down. Those get referenced. We drag these across. That gets referenced. We can drag that one down as well. And we should get, there we go. Now we get Google has a close on this day of 10/27 and on this day of 10/21. Microsoft has a close on this day of 35 and a close on this day of 36. And eBay has a close on this day of 51.94 and a close on this day of 51.08. And so using that, if we wanted to continue these dates on, we could do that, and we could also continue these. And so we can get the dates for really anything, any ticker we want, and any date we want, just using that formula. So hopefully that works for you. Good luck. If you have any questions, send me an email, and thanks for watching.